it's a cut race, the elimination race from the Charlotte Roval, and the green flag's in the air. The first time in the history of the Cup Series, they're racing on rain tires at the Charlotte Roval.
See right there, turn 3, that right there is right now probably the wettest part of the racetrack.
Yeah, the water runs from turn 2 down the racetrack into turn 3 across the racetrack. Also right here going into 5, water running across the racetrack there.
And the painted surfaces are areas you probably want to stay away from. That's going to be really slick when they're wet.
Exiting out of the road course onto the NASCAR oval, there's some water right here and some painted black line right there. That line is painted. It'll be slick as well, trying to power down. We saw in the Xfinity race yesterday, a lot of these guys running up the racetrack in the PJ1 that they put down on the oval part of the racetrack, and providing a little more grip for these cars, even in the wet.
Brad Keselowski making a move for the lead, side by side, and this rear chicane is tight.
It's the first time through the Trilogy chicane, and will we exit with a new leader?
Brad's going to get on that paint. He's not able to get the drive, and the 11 car accelerates a little bit more right there. Still nose to nose, though.
Is somebody going to give right here? We saw the front chicane side by side did not work yesterday. Denny Hamlin giving that spot up smartly. Too early in the race.
A lot of standing water we've seen here in this chicane. And it's Brad Keselowski who's going to lead lap 1 at Charlotte. Ty Dillon, Matt DiBenedetto, the 13:21. 1 lap remaining in stage 1.
The advantage for Ty Dillon is he knows what kind of grip these slicks have. A lot of these guys behind him do not. You don't want to go side by side through this corner here, turn 3, especially on the left-hand side. There's a lot of water there.
That's just what the 95 Christopher Bell did. He put the 21 out into the water.
So Bell has taken over second. DiBenedetto is going to lose third also, it looks like. It's coming up on the inside, Timmy Hill in the 66. Changing track conditions has put the 13 of Ty Dillon up front. They gambled early, put on the racing slicks. He worked his way up to the front while everyone else was changing tires.
Let's see what happens down here in the braking zone. Christopher Bell, 10 car lengths back from the 13 car, Ty Dillon. Oh, Ty slides the rear, so does Christopher. In the braking zone, there's a little water running across the racetrack right there that blocks up the rear tires coming across that braking zone into the chicane.
We know Ty Dillon got on those dry tires before everybody else, but give him credit, he drove up through the field before he put those tires on.
Right now, there is only one driver in the top 10 that's a part of the playoffs. Everyone else, non-playoff drivers. Ty Dillon wins stage 1. And the field will have a 2-lap shootout to end stage 2.
And not a good restart for Alex Bowman right there.
Look at him going through Tom's heartburn turn right here. 4 wide, and they all make it through.
Yeah, Alex gave up 2 spots in that restart.
A lot of checking up, everybody trying to get down in the bottom groove there. A lot of guys rolling the outside.
And that outside still has a little bit of moisture up there.
Look at way back there.
Kyle Busch having trouble.
Kyle Busch way off the racetrack, way slow.
Sounds like something's broken.
I have a left front tire flat.
If something's broken.
Right, still covered.
Got big damage there.
Right here, last one, clear.
Left front tire is definitely
Last
down.
here, left front flat, play bar. Sure it'll be gone when I get there.
And you hear the disgust in his voice. This could do it. This could eliminate the defending Cup Series champion. He's going to try to ease it all the way around the racetrack.
Alex Bowman right there in front of his teammate.
Go back and see what happened. Kyle Busch.
So they all got checked up down here in turn 3.
Boyer went by, maybe a little
3
contact
wide.
there.
Boyer doesn't know. There's contact right there. I think he might have already had a flat from contact before that. Possibly right here. Oh yeah. I think it might have already been flat. From back in turn 3, there might have been some contact.
All right, we had nothing of luck. Absolutely.
Dave.
So Kyle will be coming to pit road now 3 times in his career. He's been able to face elimination in the playoffs and make it through, but he was never as far behind as he is today, and this is going to put him even further behind. They'll get left side tires changed on that race car and send him back out as Blaney continues to lead.
So now you see the points on the left-hand side. You guys mentioned the 88, now plus 44. His big concern with Kyle's issue is just a winner. Can the 14, oh, as the 11 spins right in front of the 14, who I was referencing.
Hold your brake. Hold line's coming. Hold your brake.
He's on the banking right now. So he's really got to hold that brake or it'll slide right down in front of everybody.
Yeah, driver's side there as they were exiting the infield part of the course there.
Alex Bowman is looking in the mirror, has his teammate, William Byron. Best thing you can see in the mirror of your car as you come to the finish of the stage. Some insulation from the field behind you.
So Ryan Blaney out front as he comes through the chicane for the final time in stage 2. He'll win stage 2. So last year's winner from here at the Roval is on pit road for the restart.
But left front tire, he thinks is loose.
Loose left front wheel, Rick. Loose left front wheel on the 9 car.
All right, so they're going to attend to that as these two fight for the lead. William Byron takes it away from Bell. Byron a little bit higher through that little bit of wetness on the top of the racetrack. Once again, we're seeing non-playoff drivers excelling here at the Charlotte Roval. William Byron, Christopher Bell.
We got a car around over here off turn 6.
Cole
Denny
Custer.
Hamlin's in the grass.
Cole Custer in the 40.
Sliding down the hill.
Yep, there's the 11 once again off track. 13 of Ty Dillon also with an issue, and Joey Logano. Looks like he might have even caught a little bit of the wall there trying to avoid the 13.
Yeah, that was on the exit of 8. They had problems.
A little tire rub on the 21 car, Matt Benedetto. Left front tire, it's got some damage.
You're not sure right there. I couldn't tell if it was contact with Cole Custer or not on that replay.
So Hamlin's back on the track. Green flag still in the air. There you see Hamlin sliding into the picture. He gets off track. Maybe a little help there from the 53 of James Davison.
Matt Benedetto coming to pit road to try to get repairs done to this car.
Oh, yes. You see the damage to the front end of that 53. So Matt Benedetto in the lower right of your screen, you see on pit road, tires being changed for him. Denny Hamlin already advancing into the next round after his win at Talladega last week. In the restart zone, and Blaney fires out of there. Right behind him, Ryan Preece in the 37 with a great restart. And tagged! The 47 goes around. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. got hit by Bubba Wallace.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact heading down into turn 1 from various cars.
Go through the water there, a little bit slick.
I think the 14 of Clint Moore as well. I don't know if he was just in the water or what, but he's losing a bunch of spots in the infield portion. We'll have to get an update on him.
Brothers here.
And there's the 14. Cars keep going by him. I can't tell if he has a flat left front or just
A lot of damage on the nose.
yeah. Oh.
Damn it!
Such a great race car, Dylan.
And you can see the nose where the hood is kind of caved in. So he said they're broke. Whatever the issue is, it's smoke trailing out the back of the race car. So don't know if it's something internally or what, but it's not good for the 14.
So you could see the nose damage, and I can imagine it was pushing even farther at one spot. So maybe it hit the front of the engine, the radiator, the power steering pump, some sort of definite damage. It's hard to see with all the different darkness and all, but it's definitely trailing some smoke.
Let's take a look at the restart once again, and the issue between the 47 and 43.
You see the restart. Oh, Wallace drives way up underneath everybody. Just no way Ricky Stenhouse could assume he was there. Bubba in way too deep.
But Boyer stays on the racetrack. Oh, the 12 car.
Blaney around.
Sideways in
Race
front of,
leader Ryan Blaney.
Matt Kenseth barely missing.
Remember, Blaney was leading this race.
And all the water, you see James Davison in the 53 get sideways. Blaney was the race leader and got spun around.
Just gets wide off the racetrack into the water here. Big trouble in.
Well, then he pushed a lot of water back out onto the racetrack.
Yeah, he was trying
Close call here.
Oh, man. He was trying to stay in the gas and keep from getting stuck.
Well, we were watching Clint Boyer. Let's take a look. There's Clint right there, kind of at the bottom of your screen. Oh, they just get stacked up. When the 47 spins out, he hits the back of the 2 car.
Yeah, right behind Alex Bowman, there's a bunch of cars. Alex kind of struggling to keep pace. He's holding up a line of cars, and they are really bearing down on him in the braking zone. William Byron, Reddick, Boyer. Boyer trying to climb through the field. It's not over.
Definitely not over. We have seen chaos at this racetrack.
Yeah, Boyer's trying to crack the top 10 here, sitting in 12th right now. He sees those positions in front of him. He gets a few more spots.
And he's frustrated, right? He was frustrated. He had a real shot to win this race.
Yeah, but
A bit of bad strategy, in my opinion, got him back in the field. And if he can gain some spots, right, get in the top 6 or so and get a late race caution, anything can happen.
Get a yellow before the white comes out, and he lines up on the 3rd or 4th row. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen on the first turn.
Well, we do know he's not going to be racing next year. And if he were to win this race, he'd advance to the playoffs. So why does he care if he makes somebody mad? he can do whatever he wants. He's got a hall pass. And have to deal with him next year.
If he won this race after an announcement of retiring, I'm not sure he'd make Kansas.
Well, he's got a lot of ground he's going to have to catch up.
Mark Truex Jr. is closing in on the 1 car for 3rd place. Kurt has missed the braking zones of the last couple of corners. Has allowed Martin to get right in the back bumper.
The 18 finally has to give up the ghost on the fuel strategy.
Oh, the 6th is around on the front straightaway chicane. Everybody gets through. Okay.
A lot of smoke. But Newman, yes, straightened his back out.
Newman's had a wild day.
He has had a wild day. He's had enough.
Oh, he got
again.
Yeah, the 22 made or 27, excuse me, made contact with him of Greg Galding as he was trying to get by.
Yeah, Newman's backwards over turn 1. He's going to get it turned around again.
And Newman just turned down like there was nobody there.
He's had a lot of problems on the racetrack and on pit road today. A lot of penalties and issues. Frustrating day when things like that just keep piling on.
Guys, we talked about Chase Elliott and what this win is going to do for momentum. One thing we haven't talked about is the 5 playoff points. That's going to fill his bucket.
Oh, we got a back straightaway. Back straightaway chicane, the 19 and the 1 car.
The 1 of Kurt Busch, Martin Truex Jr.
They're running 3rd and 4th.
Truex and the 1 went down in there side by side. I think they both missed the entrance to the back straightaway chicane.
Everybody's doing their best to cause a late race caution.
Here we go. Truex gets loose. He understands that the 1's going to try to compete with him in the braking zone. They both got in there too deep. Martin broke loose first. Gets sideways into Kurt. Kurt just not wanting to give up the spot.
There won't be a restart. The white flag was taken by Chase Elliott. 4 road course wins in a row. Chase Elliott's going to do it again at the Roval.
Pit stops were great, and Alan called a good race, got tires at the right time, and luckily things worked out, and we'll take it. Like I've always said, man, they're way too hard to get picky about when and where and how. So just glad to be here, and like I said, hopefully we can do something with this next round.
No worries today. There you go, race fans, your winner, Chase Elliott.